This channel is supported by my books, including my new book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surf, Boat, and Kayak. You can learn more at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon. Okay, Pine Island, Florida, 2 months after Hurricane Ian. And yeah, that's an amazing sight. It's just been devastating. All right, going to be heading out and trying the fishing. And boy, I didn't know what to expect. But first I got to say a few words about the boat because there's been some changes. Okay, first trip after Hurricane Ian, and hey, I've got some new stuff this year on the boat. So first, the motor. First brand new motor I've ever had in my life. By the way, Ingman's Marine, Port Charlotte, Florida. They were just great. A Minn Kota Raptor power anchor, and really important for this, right here, if you watch the motor, down, up. Yes, a lift plate, jack plate rather. And so that's kind of huge. Okay, I recorded that part at the end of the trip, but this was an early morning start, and the jack plate's important because a lot of this is like 2 feet of water, but the problem now is hurricane debris in the water. Okay, so I'm not seeing like pieces of homes or boats. What I am seeing is brush. You see all these things sticking out, and I saw a lot of this. I actually had to slow down quite some way before where I wanted to go. Now I'm like snaking through this stuff with the trolling motor. Yeah, I can't run through this. All right, so getting set for my first cast. You know what? This motor, I made one mistake when I got it. I got a 60-inch shaft, and I did that because that was the first size shaft that had the iPilot link, which I'm used to having on my northern boat, and I really should have got a shorter shaft because that motor's up a little bit high. But what I'm going to do is I'll move my foot pedal up, way up to the bow, and I'll fish right up off the bow, and it's a little better that way. I'm either going to have to get used to it, or I'm going to have to see about getting that shaft shortened, but just getting started here. And of course I'm referring to the trolling motor, and the iPilot link is the communications between the trolling motor and the fish finder, which up north I just find so useful. So I wanted that feature, and that's why I went with a longer shaft. And I'm starting with a small bucktail and curly tail grub on there. Hey, everything hits a bucktail. Okay, just a small trout, but it's life. Again, I don't know what to expect. You know, it's not just the hurricane. Red tide has moved in. When I first got to my house a couple days before this, you know, there were dead catfish in the backyard. So, you know, good to see something right off the bat. Second cast. Yeah, when I swing the camera back towards the mangroves, you'll see that they're all brown, and those are supposed to be green. And the only positive I'm seeing is that in some places I'm seeing those leaves coming back, a little lesser extent here, but stuff is starting to green up again. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, that's a serious freaking snook. Holy crap. Oh, I'm so happy to see that. There's no question about what it is. And yeah, for something like that, I want to get that Topwater. That Topwater plug's caught, you know, many good-sized snook, and you know, that's a good offering. Especially that fish looked aggressive. He blew up on something twice. Got to get that plug in there where it was. And I'll have links to all of the gear in the video description. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. serious beautiful fish. Gotta watch that leader. He's got that leader there. Oh, what a beauty. Yeah! Shit, yeah! Yes! Wow. Yeah, that excitement's from numerous levels. I mean, first of all, it's a really good fish, but, you know, not knowing what to expect behind the hurricane, to see this fish is just priceless. Thank you. All right, this is like 2 casts later. I'll at least give you a look at the retrieve for the plug. That's a jack. All right, that's a small jack crevalle. Okay, I'm coming through again. I'm going to work a, that's a Z-Man on there, on a lead-headed jig. And again, I'll put the links to this in the video description. Could this be my first red of the season, and hence a slam? It is. I'll be damned. Very nice. There we go. I'll take them. Yeah, but of course the next cast got caught in the mangroves, and I don't want to go in there and mess up the spot, so I'm going to put that rod in a rod holder, grab another rod, and then cast off to the side just to work that area, because I'm like certain there are more fish in there. You know, I never do this, leave lure in the bushes and fish, but I was gonna blow the spot. I don't even know what the hell. Oh, another red. I was gonna blow the spot if I went in there. Okay, let's make a few casts here. Yeah, so I did go in and get the lure, but then I messed up the spot, of course, so I moved down a little bit to a point. There we go. That's a nice trout. The fishing is good. Ooh, that's a beaut. That is a beauty. Yeah, I set the hook into the soft plastic. Here's a close-up look at that the lure I'm going to throw next, and it's something I've been working on with Salt Strong. It's called the Mossy Mullet. I just love this green. It's just a really nice natural color. I think it's just going to do great, so I'm going to throw that. And I swear, while I was talking about this, I thought I heard something in the backyard here, like underneath the boat. I wonder if I can get this to skip underneath the boat. Yes, I can. And let's see. Maybe we'll get a look at it in the water. I did hear something. I heard Mr. Jack. Okay, well anyway, let's get back to the video. And I'm going to put some of that Dr. Juice on there. I've caught plenty of fish without doing this. If you're going to use this stuff, do it over the water. Don't get it in your boat. It really does have quite a scent to it. Okay, all right, let's go back up there. That was a beauty. Yeah, I really wasn't set up there. I just stopped and made that one cast, so I got to turn around and get set into the wind. As I'm narrating this, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a link to this lure in the video description. I mean, the product's in place and all, but I don't know that Salt Strong's got the page set up for it, but you know what? It's a long winter ahead. You're going to get to see this lure more and more because, yeah, it's got some little flecks in there too. It gives off a little bit of flash. It really looks great. If you watch my northern videos, you will have seen me catch, hopefully, albies on this rod that I'm using. It's a prototype that I'm working with J&H Tackle with, and we will have it out for the northern 2023 season. But really, I want it to be my my Florida rod, so happy to use it down here, but I've only got one of them. Oh, this was such an uplifting trip. You know, I was really worried about the impact of the hurricane and the red tide, and you had to write down what I caught here. I had 2 small kudas, 3 snook, 4 reds, 5 jacks, 10 trout. Yeah, you didn't get to see a lot of what was caught because it's just too much to put on the video. So, hey, it's a snook. That gives me a slam on that new Salt Strong color lure, that mossy mullet. So, all right, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And don't forget my new book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surf, Boat, and Kayak. You can learn more at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon.